Hello everyone and welcome back to jQuery lessons on Codecademy. So in the last lesson we started looking at effects and we looked at the slide, bounce and explode effects. Today we're going to be looking at some special effects, so let's get started. The dot effect has all kinds of magical goodness in it, but it's not the most amazing thing in jQuery UI can do. The library has a number of built-in effects that can make your website look sleek and professional with surprisingly little code. You can learn more in there. So just a reminder, to get jQuery UI working with your HTML or your jQuery, you have to put the script. So let's find that. As you can see, here you have a script for jQuery UI. If you don't include that, this will probably give you an error. This in Codecademy is actually already included for you, but if you're doing it in other places, then you will probably have to include it yourself. So instructions: check out the code in script.js, then click Save and Submit Code and head on over to the Result tab to see what jQuery UI can do for you. Be sure to click each according section. So once the website is ready, let's see, we are targeting the class menu. Oh, there is no CSS tab. Okay, that's weird. Let's see where menu is. No, ID menu, I mean. ID menu is this div. So jQuery, that's ID menu. So we're targeting that, and accordion, collapsible, true, active, false. So I'm guessing that when we click it, it's going to expand, and then when we click it again, it's going to unexpand. Yeah. Okay, let's submit code. Let's click all of them, and all of them do the same thing. jQuery is JavaScript. You can read that yourself. I'm not going to read it out because there's no point. Let's move on and see how we can do this ourselves in some maybe better way. jQuery UI includes a draggable function that can make any HTML element draggable. You can click on it and move it anywhere on the page. Also, this is just a review of the things that we can do. It's not really teaching us how to do it. We thought you might be tired of div blocks, so we made you a CSS car. We worked super hard on it. Okay, thank you, I guess. Instructions: call the draggable function on car. So we are actually going to learn how to do some things. That's good. Document, dot ready function. There we go. So call dot draggable on car. Pound car. Dot draggable. There we go. And click Save and Submit Code, then go to the Result tab and drag your car around the page. Let's see. Oops, what have I done wrong? Typer reader is not a function. Dot draggable. Have I spelled that correctly? I don't know. I hope I have. Okay, no, I have done something wrong. And of course it made some of the stupidest mistakes that I can. Instead of ready, I put read R, and I was confused at what the error was. So if you put ready there, then you should be fine. And now we can drag that around anywhere that you want to. You can even drag it out of the screen because you can scroll around. If I scroll to the very bottom right, I should see the car somewhere. There we go. And it drove past. Moving on. One resize fits all. You didn't love our mega sweet car. We slaved over that for months. Back to regular divs for you. Wow. If it actually took them that long, that's kind of, I don't know, sad, I guess. Instructions: call the resizable function on your div. Click Save and Submit Code, then go to the Result tab and resize your div to your heart's content. So we need to do the same thing again. Let's copy that and paste it over, because nobody really wants to do that all over again. I hope because I don't really want to misspell ready as readr again. I want to talk to div. Well, I want to access div, not talk to div. And I want to make it resizable. There we go. And that should be fine. Oops, no, I have an error actually. It's not a function. Div.resizable is not a function. Have I misspelled it again? Yes, I have. Fair enough. So, how do you... that's a weird way of resizing it, but I guess it works. So you can only resize it from the right and from the bottom. No, I can't really resize it from the bottom. But that does work. So it proves that you can resize it to an extent. Oh, okay, I see. So if you can see here at the top, it's resizing that slightly. And if I pull it down, you can resize that. But you can't really resize this section that much. That's a weird way of making it resizable. So just to note, I don't actually know how the internals of these functions work, but I just know that they do because they're part of jQuery UI. And if you really want to see how they work, then check out the documentation, as they've said many times before. And I'm not actually going to do that in videos. So if you're interested in that, check out the documentations. I'm not going to cover that because I think it's too much. And it's out of the scope of Codecademy. A greater selection. Images and divs aren't the only elements we can target with jQuery UI. We can also enhance our ordered and unordered lists. So check out the HTML in index.html. Yep, we're here. We've set up a pretty nifty order list, but when it shows up in the result tab, it's a little bland. With jQuery UI, we can fix that. So we have a few things listed in our body. Super Mario Bros. So these are some games, I'm guessing. I mean, I know Tetris and Super Mario Brothers are games. Legend of Zelda is a game. I don't know about these other ones. Sorry if you love those games. Instructions. In the script.js tab, get your document ready. Oh, come on. I don't have that ready. Okay, let's do that. And document ready. I did not misspell it this time, that's good. And inside function, like usually. There we go. And call the selectable function on OL. There we go. Oops, without the space there. Click Save and Submit Code, then click on the list item in your ordered list in the result tab to see how much sleeker it looks. Okay, I guess we can do that. Aha, so it goes orange when we click it. Let's see what code does that. So we have UI selected, OL UI selected, and background color changes to that. And if we click it twice, it kind of blinks. So UI selected. If you want to make it so that when it is selected using jQuery UI, this is what you can use in CSS. Other than that, that's the function, and that's how you target it. Let's sort things out. Lists are great and jQuery UI makes them greater. While selecting is cool, it doesn't necessarily make our list as dynamic as we'd like. So what if we want to reorder the elements in our list? Enter the .sortable function. Instructions. In the script.js tab, replace your selectable with sortable. There we go. Click Save and Submit Code, then rearrange your list items as you see fit. So now we can order them any way we want. And the HTML code still stays the same. Well, theoretically. But if you're doing this, then using jQuery, you are actually changing the HTML code. But because we don't have real-time view, we can't see that happen. But if you had some kind of a real-time viewer of your HTML code, you would see that the actual order of these games would actually change, because you're using jQuery to change HTML code. So if you guys enjoyed this video, then please give me a like, share and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments down below. I will answer them as soon as I can. If you didn't enjoy this video though, give me a dislike and tell me in the comments how I can improve for next time so that you do like it. But until that next time, thank you guys so much for watching this video and goodbye.